All right, YouTube, Truth Man here. So I need to talk about this. So I just did a short where I said the number one thing that's hurting the U.S. economy that people probably never even think of as the poor social relationships, right? So I want to go a little deeper in this video and go more in depth with some of the things that are under the radar but are hurting the U.S. economy. See, the U.S. try to help everybody, but you got to help yourself first. You can't help everybody. You help other people after you are stable yourself. Now, I can see little stuff here and there. And this is why y'all are insane trying to vote for Biden. Trump ain't perfect, but Trump is going to do more on the national front. And that's why the economy was built up when he was in here. The economy goes downhill when they in there because they rely on hoaxes. More stuff be happening for some reason. Maybe it's them. Who knows? And they focus on global. Like, you're supposed to focus on home first. I mean, how do you spend 400-something billion in something that ain't got nothing to do with you with all these homeless people? I mean, I'll wait. Somebody answer that. All of y'all that's voting for him, all of y'all that voted for Obama and Bill Clinton, I'll wait. You say, well, the Republicans don't do much either. If that was the case, because, I mean, you might be somewhat right, but they do enough for the economy to improve while they're in there. So, I want to get it more into this list. I got 7 things. Or actually, I got 6. Number 1, like I said on the short, is bad social relationship. What do I mean by this? Divorce, breakups. Y'all had kids, then y'all break up. Lawsuits. People not driving right on the road, cause their insurance to go up. That's social. Driving is social. When you drive, you're supposed to be driving for yourself and others. Now, I admit, I'm pretty doggone good, but I ain't no perfect driver. I'll admit that. Now, granted, some of the things that I have to deal with on the road, most of it wasn't my fault. And one, back in the day, like, what year was that? 2005? That wasn't my fault either. They just was being racist. So guy, I believe he was drunk or something was wrong with him because I was watching him when he was on the ambulance. I think he fell asleep behind the wheel or something, and then he hit me. But then all of the precious people come out and they deal with him, and I'm sitting there. I'm the one that got hit, and they all over there catering to him. If you think that racism don't exist, don't say it don't exist. Just say don't use it as an excuse. But don't try to say it don't exist, because now you sound like a fool. These people still don't like us. That's just all it is to it. And when I had that accident, that just proved it. This dude hit me, and they catering to him. They really should have gave him a breathalyzer. So bad social relationships, divorce. These women literally wait all these years to act up on you, and now guys don't want them. It's like it's a no-win situation for a lot of us guys. They act up on you. Now you tired of them. They won't file, so you file, and now they're trying to make you pay all kind of money. You can't pay all the money to only a few people and expect your economy to flourish, you got to have a whole bunch of people with that money. What, 10,000 lawyers fleecing men to death in divorce cases. And child support. So all them people they fleecing have less money to consume the goods. See what I'm talking about? Then the people that's isolated from people just don't want to deal with people. That's bad social relationship. Whoever caused them to be that way or them themselves. Then you got the people that call themselves living off the grid. That's bad social relationships. So all the aspects of bad social relationship have contributed mightily to all these, like I'm looking at right here. It says 29,000 retailers filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Yeah. That's what it's saying. Yeah. Then the people who have good jobs and lose them for being poor socially, like correctional officers, police officers, they get fired. That's all money out of the economy. Like I see Coach Greg, he did a video on some female prison guard caught filming cheeks to inmates for her spicy content. She gonna lose her job. So think about it. Everything suffers. You see, like I said, man, I got an itch. My neck itch. 29,000 retailers. 29,000 retailers. Then the people who were living together, who didn't get along, roommates that go their separate ways. So now they got to pay more bills. They have less money to consume the goods. Y'all see how that worked? That's why that's number one. And then the little stuff that is bought is just not enough. Because think about it. Think about all the people who don't want to deal with their family no more. So they stay at home for Christmas and watch NBA basketball on their TV that they already bought. Instead of going to their relative's house and having something in their hand that's going to cost them. Think of all the people with bad social relationship. Don't deal with their sisters. Don't deal with their brothers. So they not traveling. So they not buying stuff. No paper plates. Well, I'll bring the plates. No chips. I'll bring the chips. I'll bring some chicken. Nothing. All that's just not being bought. I can go on and on, but I'm going to get to the rest of this list. Number 2, rich people overcharging, fleecing those with less money. Whether it's all these, so everything is going up in price, but the wages ain't going up. The people who can afford to have property are going up. Fake water bills and fake, they charging extra and pocketing the difference. The price of everything is going up. The wages are staying the same or going down. So the rich people, now think of, I remember when you can go to McDonald's and you can have $5 and be eating like a king back in the 80s and 90s. Now, you barely can get anything on these menus for $5. And if you do, it's only going to be for a limited time for them to recoup. Then once they recoup, they make their prices go back up. Now you paying $15 for a combo. And some of these places ain't even paying nobody in there $15, but the manager. But you gotta pay $15. You see where I'm going with this? I know what I'm talking about. Anybody that won't smoke on this list, come and get it. Cause I know what I'm talking about. Overcharging those with less money. Like now you get a brand new SUV, you liable to pay $60,000, $70,000. If you finance it, you're gonna be paying $1,200 a month. They penalize you for making a little money. So don't get it twisted. A lot of these people with these nice cars, nice houses, a lot of their money is going towards that. And you pay $400,000 for your house. I'm talking in Wisconsin. Some places are even higher. And you pay $80,000 for your car. That's going to translate into probably $3,000 a month. All this stuff overpriced. The rich, that's why the rich get richer, because they sometimes don't have reasonable prices. Besides their ambition, besides their connections, besides how they have multiple income streams. They get richer in part because of these prices. They'll go and get a car maker. They'll be like, well, we'll give you 1,000 vehicles. And they'll pay maybe $500,000. But then they'll turn around and sell that same 1,000 vehicles to you for $30,000 a piece. So 30,000 times 10 is 300,000. That's 1.5 million from one car. They done double. Really, they probably pay less than that. I'm probably not doing the math right. So number 2 is the rich overcharging those with less money. Number 3 is too many unproductive citizens. People that's locked up. People that's refusing to work. People that's on government assistance. It ain't enough money available to the masses because of unproductive citizens. It's too many people that ain't making no money. Number 4, tax increases to fund foolish conflicts that don't pertain to us. Again, think of the United States, right? Think if the United States spent $400 billion to new businesses and to working people, working class people. They gave them a stimulus, or even if they gave us reparations as blacks, reparations would automatically stimulate the economy. Everybody would get richer. But they don't want to do that because they comfortable and they like us to be down and out. Number 5, not enough money used to stimulate the economy. Going hand in hand with number 4. Because number 4, they fighting all these foolish conflicts, spending all that money for stuff that ain't even they fight. And what do? They give us a tax burden. When they rich buddies want to build stadium, instead of them building their own stadium, oh, well, we doing this for y'all. So you charging me for me. Stop it, man. That's why they shadow ban me, because they know I'm no major. They know how smart I am. They don't want y'all to get smart like me. They don't care if you watch fart videos and high-speed ignorant memes and all this other stuff. They don't want you to get smarter. So all the real genuine people, all the smart people, they only gonna let you get They're smart people. Just that they controlling. And last but not least, number 6, foreigners who send money elsewhere taking over. Every storefront they come open. Every commercial business, retail or whatever they come open. Here they come. Selling their goods to people that they know gonna spend all their money that they don't even like. Oh, don't let nothing come open in the black community. They gonna be all over it. Three, 4, 5 liquor stores. 10 gas stations. You can't knock them for getting it, but I look at the powers that be. Because if I was to say right now, all right, I want to open this, they're going to have me all up in zoning, trying to stop it. So that's the list of under the radar things that are hurting the U.S. economy. There's many more things, but I would say these are the ones that they turning a blind eye to. These 6 things. So thanks for watching. Keep tuning in for more videos.